Okay, so today we're in our science laboratory and we're going to be doing paper chromatography. And you know that by mixing two or more colors, you can make a colored liquid. Most inks and dyes are made in that way. Some of the colors that are mixed to make another color are surprising. How can you find out the colors that make up a colored ink or dye? So to set this experiment up, what we did, we have just a little kind of board here to stabilize our experiment. You need food coloring of different colors. You need coffee filters that you just cut into like little strips of paper. And then you need some sort of small containers to hold the water. And something to clip the paper so it can hang into the water. And then I already actually started these two, so I will show you how we're going to do the third one. And basically, you just make a couple dots of each color. So I'll put, for this one, I'm going to put one dot of blue, and I'm going to put one dot of red. And then I'm going to get a paper clip and mix these two together. And we just want to use the toothpick and put the dot on the paper. Okay, and then we will hang the paper on the board or on the line into the water and wait. So these two we started earlier, and if we're looking at this one, we can see what two colors that one might make up. For that one, we're trying to make a green color. So we put a dot of blue and a dot of yellow. And as you can see, as the water kind of absorbs up, it's separating the two colors. In this one, we did a yellow and a red to make orange. And as the water absorbs up into that, it's separating those two colors as well. So we'll wait for this one. And basically, for the color chromatography, there's some real life uses that we can use it for. Pharmaceutical companies can use it to separate pigments or separate substances in different things. And also for police departments, they can use for ransom notes and stuff, they can figure out what kind of pen was used to write the notes. To do the chromatography, you want to analyze the mixture. So find out the components of it. You want to separate them, identify each of the different components, and then purify, which you would separate the components and isolate one or more, depending on what information you needed, and then the quantity. That way you can figure out how much of each substance is in each one of what you're looking at. So if we look at this one again, we can see that the red is separating down and the blue's coming up. So it did make a purple mixture, but as with the paper, when the water absorbs up, it separates the pigments out. Okay, so most dyes actually contain several different kinds of blended colors. So this is a great way to figure out maybe all the different colors that are in something. If you were to do this with a Sharpie and get some alcohol, you can see several different colors that are in the black marker, and that's how they figure out the different components and the mixture to make a Sharpie. So that was the process of paper chromatography, and we will continue to do this experiment. So I challenge you to create a letter to one of your friends using a specific marker, and then give them 3 different markers, and using the paper chromatography method, see if they can figure out which one of the markers that you used to write the letter.